I don't know. Either way, he looks like he's got a good squad. I go ahead and give him number 2 overall. That just leaves one team left. You know who that's going to be?
These nuts. Though I put him as number 6.
Okay, so you weren't that high on him. I clearly was a big fan, thinking of the starting lineup strategy where you can just go 2 receivers. He's really stacked at running back. We're looking at Michael Turner, Darren McFadden, Sean Green. I like all those guys. Throw in Benjarvis Green-Ellis. Not the most flashy PPR guys, but let's not kid ourselves. Benjarvis Green-Ellis had 13 touchdowns last year. That's a lot of TDs to score. Matt Schaub is a guy that can definitely chuck the ball, a passing offense. And then at receiver, we didn't even mention his first-round pick, quote-unquote, Calvin Johnson. Max salary is $77 to him. His big splash was Sean Green, $68 million. That was a first-round pick, second-round pick type money for Sean Green. What do you see him doing with the Jets this year?
I see Sean Green going with the ball, running. Like, he doesn't, just jog and just stiff arm people to the ground or anything like that. He's not like an A-Brad guy. He's not big and buff or anything. Well, he might be, but I haven't seen his muscles.
Right.
But anyway, he has strong arms, in my opinion, of all those stiff arms and all that stuff. And he's very flexible. Like, he can just bend down and people just dive over him.
Oh, I see. So you are a Sean Green fan and maybe worth the $68 million?
He might be worth more, actually.
Worth more than that. Schaub also went for 55. That's less than Manning, less than Brady. But still a big payout. Do you think Schaub is going to be an elite quarterback this year in Houston?
Yeah, I don't really think so. I mean, yes, he has Andre Johnson. Yes, he has Jacoby Jones.
Yes, he's got Arian Foster.
Yes, but Arian Foster is more of a runner. Like, he's not the best receiver or anything like that. He won't catch every single pass like Andre Johnson will. And let me tell you, Andre Johnson, I have a concern about him, and he might get some injuries.
You think this could be a year for an injury to Andre Johnson?
Yeah, and I think he, for the last 2 years, he's been very, very ranked high at number 1 for wide receiver.
Mm-hmm. You think it's about time he could fall?
I think this year he'll fall to at least number 6.
Who are the guys that you think could creep into that new top 5 status? What do you think, Des Bryant? See a guy that could sneak in there?
Des Bryant, in my opinion, will get in the number 4 slot, not in the number 1 spot exactly.
Who else do you see up there?
I see Roddy White going all the way up to number 1 this year.
You think Calvin?
Number 2.
Okay.
Number 3, I've got to go with my homie boy, Hakeem Nicks.
Hakeem Nicks taking a big jump ahead of guys like Larry Fitzgerald. You see Kevin Cobb out in Arizona, a young quarterback. How do you think he affects Larry Fitzgerald's value this year?
Well, last year, Larry Fitzgerald caught only 4 touchdowns, but they kept on changing the quarterbacks. I mean, you're not going to get used to a quarterback that's getting changed 5 times in one game.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But this year, he has 1 quarterback, maybe 2 if he gets hurt, but he only has 1 quarterback. He's not the worst quarterback like John Skelton or Max Hall.
I see.
He has a better quarterback this year.
Mm-hmm.
I go with more touchdowns.
I gotcha. So an influx there, some change at receiver. Once again, the quick recap here for the 12 spot. We've got the Guru, 11 H&B, 10 Aspen, 9 J-Mac, 8 PTPers, 7 the Warriors, 6 the Donkeys, 5 the Lake Show, 4 Don Meyer Ford, 3 Filthy Phil, 2 the Bullpackers, and number 1
These nuts.
These nuts. There you go. Your Golden Cap draft recap. Hope you enjoyed it.
This was the worst commercial ever.